Hey, what is going on, guys? This is ZK, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do custom chalk outlines like this. You can draw them, you can do chalk outlines for guns, or writing, whatever you're going to do. This is what it's going to look like. I just grabbed this picture off of Google to show you basically what it will look like, because you know what I'm talking about. But this has been a requested tutorial by several different people, so yeah, so I'm going to do it. So, first thing you're going to need is you're going to need paint.net. That's the only thing, really. I suppose you could do it with other programs, but I like to use paint.net. Hey, why aren't you loading up? Load up paint.net. Come on, load up. There we go. All right, so bring up paint.net. You're going to want to get an image that is 1024 by 1024. So, first of all, do that. We got to resize it here. 1024 by 1024. And I hate it when I'm recording. It just gets a little bit slower, but whatever. Okay, so you're going to want to fill the entire thing with blackness. And do I want to do it in paint.net? Maybe I don't want to do it in paint.net. You know what? Let's not do it in paint.net. Sorry about that. But you are going to need paint.net, so keep that in mind. But we're going to use regular paint, and you'll already have this on your computer. We're going... We gotta make 1024 by 1024. Again, there we go. Alright, so fill it with black. And the reason why I'm using paint for this is because paint does a better job with making the lines thicker so that you can see the writing or the outlines when you get into the game. So we're going to use the free roam pencil here. And set it to the thickest and to white, because if you don't set it to the thickest, you're not going to be able to see it very well in game. Town 23, when you see the writings like ZK will join soon, or the ground is slippery, don't listen to Maxis, blah 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 blah. Those are all done with the thickest writing. So that's what I'm going to do. And you probably want to zoom into, like you can see here. You can see the full image. You want to zoom into 100% and go right to the middle of it, like this. And this will be your work zone. You don't want to go past here like that. So if you're going to look at the whole image, it would be like that. So now we're going to start. Start in the middle, and I'm just gonna write a message and draw a shape. So I'll just write YouTube, and you might want to take your time if you want it to look cool. Like I took my time on the Town 23 thing. So we have YouTube, and I'll draw a triangle and a circle and a square. And an X might as well for PS3. All right, so that's our chalk outline that's going to appear in the game. So we're going to save it. Oops, not printing it. Oh my goodness, I just clicked print again. We're going to save it to, you can save it to the desktop. Just type it as, I'm going to save it as YouTube Chalk. So there we go. We now have YouTube Chalk on the desktop. Okay, now we're going to get paint.net. Or if you're using GIMP, I guess, whatever. I like to use paint.net though. There it is, YouTube Chalk. Open it up. And now you're going to want to take this tool right here. It's called the Magic Wand. Click that. And then you're going to want to click into this black area, and it will select it. Now you want to control click into any other parts that remain black, just like that, and push the delete button. Oop, there's a little spot right there we're going to get. Nope, don't want the E. There we go. Delete. All right, so you can see that the chalk outline is still there. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but I can see that the chalk outline is still there. There's the square, circle, triangle. So what we did there was we drew black and then whiting over it and deleted all the black. So that's how we get the chalk outline. Now, stay tuned, because this is different than the video I did on custom textures, where you have to do some special stuff to it. So go down here, make sure you save it as as a direct draw surface. And I'm just going to save it as YouTube Chalk to the desktop, like that. And make sure you have all these settings the same as me: DXTT5, generate bitmaps, blah, 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 blah. And okay, save, done. So now we have our file right here. I'm going to copy that. Go to your root folder, go to raw, and where is it? I'm blind today. There it is, images. And paste it right into images. So now we've got it sitting right in there. Bump. Open up Launcher and hit Asset Manager. And if you haven't already done this yet, go to New and go down to Material. There it is. Material, and hit New Entry. And you probably want to do it the same as you named your image. So mine is YouTube Chalk. And there you go. And then you want to save it. Save as, I'll just save it as YouTube Chalk. I'll just save it as that. Okay, so now that's all you have to do there. If you don't already have a file for editing images. Since I already do, I'm going to go to ZK's custom textures. And here I've got all the textures. So I want to find the chalk. Where is it? I got to find the one that has, there it is. The one that has the correct stuff. So, sorry about this, guys. Should have prepared a little bit better, but what are you going to do, right? No, it was YouTube Chalk, wasn't it? YouTube Chalk. All right. So there we have YouTube Chalk. Now take a look at the settings that I have here. You may want to pause the video and just set all of the settings here to the same way that I have them set. And then down here you can see raw images. Set this to your file's name .dds. Okay. So I'm just going to stop talking. You can pause the video and take a look at these settings. Set them all the same way. Alright, so now that you have gotten these settings set the same exact way as I do here, make sure you change raw images, blah, 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 to your image right here, and make sure it's .dds at the end if you saved it as a DDS image from paint.net. Go up here to PC Convert and hit Current Asset Only, and there you go, converting, blah, 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 conversion is done, hit any key to continue. Cool. So you can close Asset Manager and go to your root folder, go to Raw, and images, and find your image. Mine is right here, youtubechalk.iwi. Copy that and go to your mods folder, go to Nazi Zombie, your map name, and images. You may have to create the images folder and put it in there, just like that. So now we have our image right in there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to have to add it to the map. So open up Radiant. Wait for it to load here. One thing I don't like about Radiant is it does come up and it takes a little bit to load, but it usually comes up a lot faster. But while I'm recording, obviously things are slowed down a little bit. But what are you going to do, right? So open up your map. We got Nazi Zombie Test 2 coming up here. Oh, where should I put it? I'm going to put it right up here. Put the chalk outline right there, and I want to give it a little bit of a different background texture so you can see it a lot better. So we're going to build a background texture, probably a dark one. There we go. Dark texture, stick it right up there. Now we're going to apply what we just created in Paint. So go to Textures, Usage, and I believe it's found in Tools. So let's look for it here. Where's our little YouTube thing? Don't listen to Maxis. There's that one. ZK will join soon. Yeah, here's the difference between why you shouldn't use Paint.net and why you should use Paint first to write the image. You can see here it's much thicker and brighter, as right here it is not, so that's why I did that. It'd probably be at the bottom, wouldn't it? There it is. Here's our YouTube one. So click that, and actually, no, we don't want to click that yet. Man, I'm so unprepared today. Draw a brush, and go to Textures, Usage, Tools, and find No Draw Decal, I believe it's called. Where is it? No Draw Decal. There it is. No Draw Decal. It's bright yellow and says No Draw Decal. So get that up and deselect it. Now push Control Shift and click on the side that you want the writing to appear on. You can see that it just clicked on this side. It did not click on this side or on the edges. It's just that front face. So now you can go and apply your texture. And you may have to push S on your keyboard to bring up the Surface Inspector and push Set. And there you will see that it appears right there. So I'm going to... Something really annoying, though, about applying textures is that sometimes they're backwards. So that can get fairly annoying. Delete. There we go. And I think I'm going to put it on the other wall just because I don't want to have to rotate it. There we go. And we'll take this. And we'll put this on this side. And probably set it inside, didn't we? Yes, we set it inside. See if we can get a hold of that piece. Move this piece out. Move this piece back in. And we can put our YouTube thing. And I know it's backwards. I apologize for that. But I don't really want to spend the time to get it right. There we go. And set. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sometimes you just have to mess around with it to get it the right way. But there you go. We have our chalk outline right on the wall right there. Something I also did forget to mention is open up your mod right here, Nazi Zombie Test 2, and make sure that in your images folder you have your image checked right here. You can see I have it checked there, and then you're going to want to click both of those and build your mod. But yeah, that's what it'll look like in game. So thank you guys for watching, and yes, this was a requested tutorial, so I did it, and I hope it helps you guys out, and I hope it helps a lot of you guys out who just wanted to know how to do that but didn't know how. Fairly easy to do, and you shouldn't have any trouble with it. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. This is ZK, signing off.